Wait a second, what the?
Oh! That's the sound you found, you Red Ranger.
Who the hell are you?
Don't play stupid with me, you know who you are.
I'm Roberto.
I don't care who you are. I'm gonna kill you. Guess what time it is? It's kill time.
I just wanted to skate today. Who is this guy? I think it has something to do with this. Is that why he's chasing me?
Seriously? It wasn't that hard to find you.
Because of this thing?
That's what I've been looking for.
So, why exactly do you want this thing?
Galaxy and galaxy again to go find that. And I'm not gonna let any puny little human take it away from me.
You're an alien? You look like some sort of teenager that just went to Party City and got a mask.
Somebody has a big mouth and it's time to die.
Oh. You look like the type of person who uses for evil. I'm not gonna let you get it.
You know who just hit? I'm gonna take you to a better place. Isn't this a good fighting stance? Yeah.
Where the hell are we?
I just teleported us a few miles away. It's not that bad. What's wrong? You scared?
I'm just worried about you.
Oh, don't touch it, please. You're not supposed to use that.
This thing? It looks wonderful. I think it's time to teach you a lesson. Kiwatama! Ha! Tsubasa! Shishireto! Hey guys, Roberto here, and after a long, dry, horrible hiatus, I am finally back with a brand new review, and today I'm reviewing the Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger Deluxe Seiza Blaster. If you guys don't know what the Seiza Blaster is, this is the transformation device for the 41st Super Sentai. That is right, we're finally with a new Super Sentai. Every year it's always a new one, unlike Power Rangers, which takes like 2 years to like get a new season or whatever. But yeah, just like last year's tradition, I'm going to be reviewing the transformation device. Now guys, before we start the review, I don't want to ramble on too much because, you know, I don't like to bore you guys to death, even though I do that like all the time, talking for 30 minutes. But I wasn't originally going to pick this item up, and the reason why is because if you guys don't know, like I said earlier, Power Rangers, they take like 2 years for a new season to come out, and that's because of Nickelodeon. If you guys don't know, back in 2011 when Power Rangers Samurai started airing, Saman made a contract, the guy that owns Power Rangers, with Nickelodeon, and he had to apparently air a season and spread it out for 2 years because Nickelodeon has this thing where like you can't air more than 20 something episodes, and Power Rangers is obviously like sometimes it's 32 episodes, sometimes it can be 40, 50. It just depends on who has it. And before Samurai, RPM I think had like 32 episodes, and that was originally the basic episode count for a Power Rangers season each year. And obviously we got a new season every year until 2009 with RPM, when Power Rangers stopped airing in 2010. Then it comes back, and then it airs for 20 episodes in 1 year, and then people are confused, and then they realize that it does suck. It really does suck because it does affect us fans who collect the toys and stuff. If you guys don't know, because of this reason, we've skipped a bunch of Sentai seasons in Japan that I wish would have been allowed over here. For example, Tokimei Sentai Go Buster was the very first Super Sentai season to be skipped, and then after that was Tokyuger. So if you guys don't know, Tokyuger was a train season, Tokimei Sentai Go Buster was a spy season. If you guys want to dive into that, just search it up online and you'll figure out more about that stuff. And yeah, so we end up losing some toys that we're not gonna get. We end up losing some suits, and we're not gonna get every single Sentai season. Basically, I think that's gonna keep on happening until either Saban loses the deal with Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon is the deal with Saban, and they break away, and then Power Rangers has to find a new home. And I really doubt that, because Power Rangers this Nickelodeon's the last hope. It already aired on Disney Channel. It already aired on a Fox network. Cartoon Network, I think, can't have it because apparently it's too kiddie. I don't know. It's something strange, but I think Cartoon Network would probably be the best option. I've always wanted Power Rangers to air on Cartoon Network, and it's funny because in Latin America, and where Power Rangers in Spanish and stuff, they usually air Power Rangers on Cartoon Network, not on Nickelodeon. So it's really strange. In Cartoon Network, they probably have no rules at all. You can air more than 20 episodes. You can air a lot more stuff. So it's just Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon sucks in general, and this is the reason why I don't pick up a lot of Sentai toys, because I usually wait for the Power Ranger adaptation to come over, and then I just get it. For example, back when I started collecting in 2013, I could have gotten the Kyuranger toys, and there was two reasons. First of all, I was broke, so I couldn't afford Kyuranger at the time. And then second of all, I knew that Power Rangers was eventually going to bring it over. It was Dinosaur season, but what I didn't know in 2013 was that Tokume Sentai Go Buster would get skipped. So I expected Dino Charge to come in like, I don't know, like last year, or 2017, or this year, basically. So when I found out that Tokume Sentai Go Buster was getting skipped, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I got lucky with Kyuranger, and I just started getting the Dino Charge toys. But at the same time, while I was collecting Dino Charge toys, I was collecting Tokume Sentai Go Buster toys. And while I didn't get everything that I wanted, I didn't get the weapons or the Megazord, I did get the Changer and like 2 vinyl figures or whatever, and that's like the only thing I was able to get. And yeah, so it does suck, because these toys, Japanese toys are awesome, I'm not gonna lie, they're amazing, but they're so expensive, and that's the reason why I usually wait for the Power Ranger adaptation to get over here. So anyways, this Changer, if you guys don't know, Kyuranger is probably most likely going to get adapted. If you guys don't know, last year's Sentai, Dobutsu Sentai Kyuranger, the one with the animals and the cube and stuff, apparently Bandai said that they don't plan on, like, they think that it's better to go with Kyuranger because it'll work more with the gimmick and all that, since not Go Busters, Kyuranger does not have a gimmick, it's just cubes everywhere. While Kyuranger, if you guys don't know, this is the gimmick for this year's Sentai, it's globes and stuff. I'll get into that later on. And yeah, and I think Ranger Crew had like an interview with Bandai, and they said, oh yeah, like we plan on using Kyuranger most likely because it's just more workable. And that's the sad truth, that it just depends on the toys and how they look and if they could be better. I'm not gonna lie, both of these toys look really cool. If you know, like the Kyuranger Changer and the Cube, they look cool in their own way. You know, you can't really compare these toys because they're different things, even though it's the same theme, it's the same genre, it's Power Rangers and Sentai and Squadrons and stuff. But yeah, but it's the sad truth, and it's going to keep on happening, like I said right now. It's going to keep on happening unless Saban does something about it, Nickelodeon changes their little episode thing, and maybe we can get every single Sentai. And there's times where I really do wish that Sentai would get adapted. Kyuranger was a perfect Sentai. I loved it. I didn't get to finish it. I stopped watching around 48. No, not 48. That's the last. That's like the episode count for the entire series. I stopped watching around like 32. Or 38, I don't really remember. I think when Bud, the orange guy, the Orange Ranger came in, I stopped watching. Because I got busy with school and all that, and this past school year has been horrible. I've been doing a lot of work, and I've been very busy. So I stopped watching Sentai, and I haven't been able to watch Kyuranger. I watched like episode 1, and that's it. I haven't been able to watch anything more. So I don't really know a lot, but I know that a lot more Rangers start coming in. This team actually starts with 9 Rangers. 9 freaking Rangers. And I guess Toei's, you know, they're trying to do everything they can to get, like, you know, merchandise and all that stuff, and yeah. But anyways, guys, I think I started rambling too much and I got off topic. Basically, I wasn't planning on getting this toy because I knew that it was going to come out over here in the United States eventually. However, I kept looking at it on Amazon.com, and it was like a Prime, and it was free shipping, and it was only $50. And if you guys don't know, I don't collect a lot of Sentai toys because they're very expensive, and the shipping and all that. So this thing was a perfect price. This is a perfect price. $50 for this thing is alright. I mean, 40, maybe 45 is better, but 50, it's okay. Alright guys, so I think it's time to stop rambling because I'm probably going to talk on for too much, so let's just start taking a look at the toy. Alright guys, so I moved the Changer aside because we're going to take a look at the box first, like usual. It's been a very long time since I've done a review, so it's really cool that I'm back. Let me just put the camera up a little bit. So this is the packaging right here. It looks really cool. I always love looking at Japanese toy boxes. They look amazing. They have a bunch of colors, unlike, you know, over here in America. It's like ugly as hell, but yeah, but here it is compared to last year's Dual Changer box. It's a lot bigger. It's a wrist-mounted changer this time, unlike last year was like a cell phone. So thank God we got a little bit different at least, I don't know. And yeah, so the box is very small compared to this big Kyuranger one. And yeah, so the front of the box has Shishi Red, the leader, the Red Ranger of this team, and he's posing there, and then there's a Seiza Blaster next to him on his left. And that's the Q-Tama. The Q-Tama is a gimmick for this year's Sentai, and basically what the Q-Tama does is you insert one into the Seiza Blaster, and it does the sound and noise, and it represents the Ranger. For example, if it's red, it's a red Ranger. If it's pink, it's a pink Ranger, etc. Up here it says it comes with one Kyutama, I guess, because I see the one, and yeah, so whatever. And down here it says something. It does lights and sound. It's from Kyuranger. I don't really know in Japanese. Remember, guys. Down here it says Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger Seiza Blaster in English, so that's cool. Toei seal of approval that this is a Japanese toy, and yeah. Bandai of America logo down here, really cool. And up here, guys, we have the rest of the team. Now, sadly, I haven't been watching Kyuranger. I don't keep up with it because I suck and I have a lot of stuff to do. And yeah, but I do. I don't really remember most of the names. I only know Shishi Red because he's a lion, and then Shishi in Japanese means lion, and then red is red. So yeah. But yeah, but here's the rest of the team. And we'll just take a look at them, and I'll say, I guess this is the Orange Ranger, Silver Ranger, Gold Ranger, Pink Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Chameleon Ranger, she's green. Why did I say Chameleon? The Black Ranger, Blue Ranger. We haven't had a Black Ranger in a while. That's really cool that we finally have black again. I like the color black, so yeah. Up here it says Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger, Seiza Blaster. The background is like a rainbow thing. I guess to represent every single Ranger and stuff. And down here is the Kyuranger logo for the series and stuff. And yeah, so the Rangers look really, really cool. I really love the Kyuranger suits, but again, I wish I could have them some sort of way, but I'm not going to pay $100 for some figures that they can't even move, so might as well just wait for the 5-inch action figures for whatever it's going to be called over here in America. Up here it says Deluxe Seiza Blaster once again. It does lights and sounds right here. It says on the side is a cool picture of Shishi Red jumping up, and then there's stars in the background that are color-coded like the Rangers. Seiza Blaster down here. Deluxe Seiza Blaster thingy, whatever. On the other side is a cool picture of Shishi Red with the rest of the team. Deluxe Seiza Blaster. More color-coded stars. Down here is a cool picture, like little circles representing each Ranger. And yeah, this looks amazing. I love this. Super Sentai logo up here, and then Kyuranger series logo up here. Seiza Blaster, Hamina, Hamina, Hamina. And then the back is just amazing. It looks so cool just looking at all these colors and this stuff. And this is what I love about Sentai and Power Rangers. Like, it's so much colors, and it's really, really wonderful and happy and stuff. And yeah, so it shows the function that the Kyutama does, and what you can do with the Seiza Blaster, and how it can summon the Zords, or the mechs for this season. They're animals again. You know, usual thing. And yeah, so down here it shows the mecha. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to go in order. Up here is the Kyutama. You can move it around to. Wait, the camera isn't even looking at that. Let me raise this up a little bit more. Alright guys, so I was saying right here, on top right here, you can move the Kyutama. You can show. I'll show you guys. It has like the really weird like slide thing or whatever. You can look at the figure or the, image or whatever. You can insert the Kyutama in there. You can move it around. And each time you move it, there's 4 ways to move it around, and each one does something. For example, if you move it one way, you can transform into a Kyuranger. The other way, you can do an attack. Another way, you can summon the mechs. And then the other way is you can form the mecha and stuff, and yeah. And then you can buy other stuff for the Kyuranger. And it says that the Kyutama can actually work with the mecha. You can actually insert it into the Zords. And you guys see right there's a Kyutama in there. Yeah, you can do that with the Zords, and that's really cool. I really like the function that this has, and I can't wait to see how Power Rangers does it. I'm not gonna be able to afford most of Kyuranger stuff, so I can't wait to see Bandai America make this toy probably shitty, and yeah, but who knows, it might be cool. Alright guys, so here's the toy out of the packaging, and the Seiza Blaster's right here, obviously, and then the Kyutama. Let's take a look at the Kyutama first, so we can get that out of the way. Here's the gimmick of the year. It's the Kyutama, that's what they call it. It's little globes. And each one has an image of the Ranger's animal, and you can move it around to make it less. You obviously, the basic mode is it's degraded, right? And then you move it around to make a full image, and that's a lion's face. So you guys can see that there. You guys can see my room and stuff, and yeah. And then it says 01, and it's supposed to represent the Red Ranger's the first guy and stuff, and yeah. So it's a small little thing. I really like this gimmick. It looks alright, I guess. It's not something really crazy. And yeah, but it looks alright. I think my favorite gimmick for any Sentai has probably been Ranger Keys. They always look cool. Ever since then, like, it kind of got like kind of wacky. I mean, it's kind of cool to have little glows, but it's alright, I guess. And yeah, so that was the Kyutama. It doesn't really do a lot. And it does suck that this only comes with one Kyutama. I don't know why Bandai does this. They release like a toy with a gimmick, and then they release like one gimmick with a toy, and that's it. And then you have to get the rest of them. So don't worry, guys. I might just review like another. Another Kyuranger item. It will be like a Kyuranger Kyutama 2-pack, because I'm gonna want more. The sounds in this are really cool. Yeah. So let's move it aside. And finally, here's the Seiza Blaster. and it's a gauntlet sort of blaster type thing. This reminds me of, let me see if I have this thing somewhere. Alright, the shittiest toy alive. No, I'm joking. This is actually the Gold Ranger's changer from Dino Charge, or you can call it, I guess you can say like the Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger Kyoryu Gold, but this is not a Japanese toy. This is it's sort of like reminiscing to the Kyuranger, the Kyoryuger Gold Changer or whatever. You can, yeah. Oh my god, it's turning on. Oh no, fuck. And yeah, guys. So it's cool that they're doing another gauntlet changer. And I'm pretty sure, and yeah, guys, it's pretty cool that they're doing another gauntlet changer. I'm pretty sure that the Kyoryu Gold, I never got the Japanese version of this thing, but it's probably a lot bigger and it probably looks like this, and I wish I could compare it to it, but I can't. Rip. Yeah. Yeah, guys, so let's take a close look at Seiza Blaster, and here it is. You can kind of make it look like a blaster if you take out the strap thing, and you can kind of hold it like a blaster, you know, as long as you don't see the other side where it's like the gauntlet thing. This looks really, really cool. It looks like, it's just like, I like the fact that Bandai Japan always comes up with really, really wacky stuff for every Sentai. And yeah, so, has the star there, this really weird thing, I don't really know what this is. And yeah, so, yeah, that's it. Let's turn it on. And then every time it does like a sound, the lights are gonna appear here and whatever it is, and yeah. So there's two ways you can shoot out, shoot like blasts and stuff. The first way is you can hold it like a gun, I guess. You can go like this. This is the basic blast sound. Feels kind of weird holding like a blaster because they don't really do that in the show. So let me just, let me put the strap back on. All right, so let's hold it like they actually hold it in the show. This is how it looks. This is how the Rangers hold it up. The other way you can do a blast is through here, so you can push this button. So two basic sounds. Looks alright. It's gonna be kind of heavy. It's gonna be kind of, holding this thing is gonna hurt my arm for a while. So let me just hold it like this, and yeah. And yeah, guys. So those are the two basic sounds that it does. It doesn't really do anything else. You have to have the Q-Tama to make all the sounds, and it sucks that we need the gimmick to make the sounds. I really hated that. Last year, Zyuohger was funner to get a new toy, and you would unlock like a bunch of sounds. Like with the Jewel Changer, the Jewel Changer came pre-packed with a bunch of sounds, so you could have a lot of fun with this thing. With that thing, but now with this thing, you have to have more gimmick, more gimmicks to unleash every single sound, and it's cool, I guess, I'd rather not have any gimmicks. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of those things, but yeah, but it's a thing now in Power Rangers, and it will never stop probably, and Sentai too. So yeah. So let's insert the Q-Tama and stop talking. So let's go. And yeah, so this is the first thing you can do is you can transform. So let's do that. So it says Shishi Q-Tama. It means the red lion Q-Tama. Yeah, the lion Q-Tama. Yeah. So yeah, so does that sound? You push this down first. So it says say the change. That means say the change. Seiza Blaster. Pun. Get it? Haha. So let's go, and then we pull the trigger here. Shishi means lion. So yeah, guys, so like I said before, okay, wait, hold up, damn. Alright, let's turn it off. So like I said before, guys, there's 4 ways you can unlock sounds. The first way is you can transform, other way you do an attack, other way you summon the Zords, and then you summon the Megazord and stuff, and yeah, so let's continue with that. I don't really know like which way is which. I think this way, the other way is like how you unlock the sounds for like the blast, the attack or whatever, so let's go. Yeah, the attack. Alright, so let's do that again. I think if you do it twice, it does some other thing. Wait. Yeah. Galaxy, that's what it does. Let's do it one more time, because I don't... Let's do it one more time. I think it's because... Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, let's do the galaxy thing one more time. I think it does this because I'm holding it like a weird way. So let's hold it up like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold it like this because if I hold it like this, it's gonna start doing a bunch of sounds. I think it's because you have to, when you move it around, it can do different sounds and stuff. And yeah, next up I think is summon the Zords, if I'm correct. Either summoning the Zords or making the Megazord. I forgot which one it was. Oh, okay. I'm actually learning as I do these things because I usually, before I review the toy, I do check out the sounds and I check out how it works. But this Seiza Blaster is so strange. This thing, I don't even know how it works most of the time. I don't even know what sounds it has. So it's kind of crazy. You know, if you guys do get this toy, just, you know, like, play around with it a little bit and you'll eventually figure out all the sounds. For me, I had this for like a few days, so I don't really, you know, I've tried my best, but some of these sounds are like, they just come out of nowhere. Yep. Alright, so that was summoning the Zord. The other one was making the Megazord. So say the docking is Mecha, and then say the go as I guess you could summon the mech to make the Mecha. Yeah, that sounds alright. Alright, so if you guys remember, in every single Power Rangers or Sentai lately, the Red Ranger usually gets like a power up at the end of the series or somewhere around the end of the series. And I'm pretty sure this year for Kyuranger he's probably gonna go like this, and then he's probably gonna lock his like master mode or whatever they're gonna call it. And yeah, I'm just joking, guys. And yeah, so those are all the sounds that it does. It's, again, like I said, when you get a toy with a gimmick from Bandai Japan, expect like 2 sounds and that's it, because that's all it does. You have to get more gimmicks. Let me turn this shit off. Holy crap, this goes off like really easily. But yeah, but like I said before, you're usually gonna need more gimmicks to unlock more sounds, and this is all I can do right now because I don't have any more Q-Tamas unless I order them from Amazon. I have seen a few 2-packs for like $11, so I'll probably get that. And if you get any other Kyuranger toys, you will get a Q-Tama. For example, I think the Seiza, what do you call it? The buckle. I get the belt buckle thingy for the Kyuranger. I think that comes with the green Q-Tama. Don't quote me. I think I'm wrong, but yeah. But every time you get a weapon or mecha or whatever the fuck Kyuranger releases, you're gonna get a Q-Tama. You can make more sounds, and yeah. So that's how gimmicks work. I think you guys know this if you're a Power Ranger fan. Because my final thoughts on this toy is that it's a really cool toy. I hate the fact that it comes with one gimmicky thing and you have to get a bunch of more. I really hate that. If you guys saw my Tokyo Changer review, like back in 2015 when I reviewed the Tokyo Changer, that was a gimmick changer, and that came with the Resha, the train, and I needed more trains to unlock more sounds. And I wasn't able to get another like Tokyo item that came with trains until like last year in 2016, like late 2016. I was able to get the Tokyo what's the robot's name? It was the Tokyo main robot, and that one comes with a bunch of trains, so you can start unlocking more sounds. And yeah, so it sucks because I really hate that. I personally grew up with Power Rangers when they were at their phase where they wouldn't need a gimmick. For example, it wasn't until I started collecting Power Rangers for real that they started doing the gimmick thing with Super Mega Force and the cards and the keys and stuff. And yeah, so that's why I usually prefer changers with no gimmick and they just come with all the sounds, and that's enough for me. But the Seiza Blaster is really cool. If you overlook the fact that it comes with one gimmicky thing, then you're going to have a lot of fun with this thing. It's a really cool looking item. It does make me feel like I'm a Kyuranger just holding it around in my arm and stuff. And if you guys saw in the intro, it was just so cool. I just hold that thing and transform in like the middle of like an area of water and stuff, and I was fighting some bad guy. It just felt really cool acting like a Kyuranger. So definitely like the roleplay for this is gonna be amazing just holding this thing. And yeah, but in general, like I said before, the gimmick sucks, but just, you know, if you guys can afford more Q-Tamas, just go for it. It's really fun unlocking the sounds and stuff, and obviously getting more Q-Tamas, you will have more fun. And yeah. Anyway guys, so I think I'm gonna end the review here. It's pretty short. I didn't really have a lot to talk about because again, one gimmick, just one thing to do. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I will be back with more reviews coming up. I will be reviewing a bunch more Ninja Steel stuff and movie stuff. And yeah, and I have a lot of plans for summer. Don't worry guys, I won't be going on hiatus this time because if you remember last year in 2016, I went on hiatus for most of the summer because my computer broke down on me. Hopefully that doesn't happen again and I can upload a bunch of reviews. I do have a lot of reviews planned and a lot of cool intros planned. And I do want to start bringing back the whole little movies that I would make before doing a review. If you guys seen, I've been slacking lately on like the intros. I just do some like stupid little intro for like 2 seconds and then I'm gone. This intro was really cool to make, and yeah, so hopefully I can do a lot more of this and a lot more of the. If you guys want an example, back when I reviewed the the Dino Charge 6-inch figure pack. If you guys remember, that had the Silver Ranger and the Black Ranger with his armor. The intro for that thing was amazing. I love doing that because it felt like an actual Dino Charge episode. So I do want to do that a lot more for Ninja Steel and maybe the movie if I have any other chances. And yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling enough. And anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. As of Kyuranger, like I said before, it just really depends on like if I can afford the toy and if I can find it and I think it looks cool and it's worth it. Then yeah, so Kyuranger reviews, don't expect them, but they might happen. You know, you never know what happens later this year. I could be able to afford most of this stuff, so who knows? And yeah, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And this is Roberto from Ranger Mania. Signing out.